Welcome to Houston, Texas and Minute Maid Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Framber Valdez. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Okay, all set to go. Digging in for Oakland, Tony Kemp.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here comes the 0-1. That's towards center. McCormick on the run. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And that one wrapped foul. Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, Boog.
Got him swinging. And the A's are gone in order. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And towing the slab in this one, Paul Blackburn. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. And 1-2. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over
Batting
that one.
third.
You'll often hear the phrase
third
short
baseman,
to it, long
Alex
through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-0.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw far.
Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Alex Bregman sends it out, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the 0-1. Now 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is downstairs. They say it went.
2-2.
And the 2-2. Alvarez checks his swing, appeal to third, and Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Jose Abreu up to hit. In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And first offering is fouled off. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Alex Bregman brings the power for Houston. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Jesus Aguilar.
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Chris Fromber uses 3 types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching, a more subtle smell when he's not pitching, and a very intense smell for when he goes out.
That's what I call self-awareness right there.
And a pitch. On the ground. Over to Abreu. 1 up, 1 down.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Aledmys Diaz.
And it's Aledmys Diaz.
Let's get the win, ASTROS!
Strike 1.
0-1.
Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike. Let's go, Houston!
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth,
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
Langoliers.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The wind of the pitch. That's inside.
That's inside.
The pitch.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And now here is
The
Jeremy
shortstop,
Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
The right-hander back to work. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a 3rd-round pick of the Astros in 2018. Sneaks through, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, Chas McCormick. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
No, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. This one in the air, right field. Laureano brings it in. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado up to hit.
Come on, let's keep it going.
And a good eye there. Pena stands at first with one out. Next pitch inside. And now 2-0. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
That one hit to right. Laureano pulls it down, and there's two gone. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1.
Jose Altuve.
Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice. 6 times a Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ, 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame. He's headed there himself, Boog, but one thing about it, you mentioned that side.
Blackburn keeping an eye on him. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Ground ball right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And that'll do it. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Houston, here's Christian Pache. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swings through that one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Kicks and fires.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. If it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Ball 1, no strikes. Allen measures 5 feet 8 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. The wind of the pitch.
2-2.
Line drive, base hit right field. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. Down the middle for a strike. Strike one. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Man at second.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 down.
Got to pick now.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Here's Tony Kemp. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball 1. Allen at second with 2 down. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. And there's the strike. Bounced up the middle. Now Tuve handles it. Save!
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Two gone with runners at the corners. Laureano comes up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The next offering misses. And it's 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they take the lead. It's 3-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. First offering, and it just misses. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground,
That's
he
a
gets
ball.
swings and misses.
2-1.
And there's the strike. Now one missed.
Ball count.
This to center field. McCormick trying to get there. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the third out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now Michael Brantley steps
The
in.
designated hitter.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here comes a pitch. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground right side. Kemp gets it to first. And they get Brantley for the out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
And that one finds its way through.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the batter now, Jose Abreu. Bregman at second. Alvarez over at first with 1 away. That misses. And 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one off the plate inside. They're now 3-1. One out. Runners at first and second. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got it by him for the K.
The right fielder,
and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right side. They take the force out, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jesus Aguilar. And the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Abreu. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The third baseman,
Aledmys Diaz now. There's the strike. And that's a little bit high. Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And at second with 1 away, Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out and a runner at second. This one in the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, at that time, he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And there's a base hit to left. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Christian Pache struck out swinging his first time. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Hammered, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. That missed inside. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 on, 1 out. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. Coming home. He's also in to score. It's 6-2.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
One out. Runner at second. Now here is Yuri Ruiz. And takes low for ball 1. The pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brandon Bielak, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stanek warming up as well. Runner leads away at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound. Back. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brandon Belak.
Number 64, Brandon Belak.
Tony Kemp up next for the A's. 1 for 2. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Over to Altuve. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Kemp gloves it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And now the center fielder, Chaz McCormick. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Just missed. The 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch,
Now
and I tell you what, he
catcher,
earned that walk.
Martin.
Man at first, Martin Maldonado. Up next for the Astros. And fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ramon Laureano. And a pitch. Up and in. And that is ball 1. And a pitch.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now the first baseman, Seth Brown. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and he just misses. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Jesus Aguilar up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Brown stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there, and it's 1-1. That's a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Bounced out to short. Slings it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The third baseman,
Aledmus Diaz now. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Astros 2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The pitch. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
So now 1-2.
1-2.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Banks off the wall. Pache throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Michael Brantley stands in. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
No outs. Runner on second. Strike two.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game.
Alex Bregman.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Center field, Ruiz gliding in towards the infield. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Yordan.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now it's even up. Man on second, 2 down. That's a little bit low. And it's even up. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. "3-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Altuve around third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And here is Jose Abreu. First offering, and it just misses. Alvarez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. There's a strike. Good eye in that spot. Kyle Tucker waiting to hit for Houston. Kicks and fires. And it's strike two. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Так, здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Гамес. Ну и что ж, Horizon мы продолжаем.
At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Итак, здравствуйте, дорогие друзья, с вами Гамес. Что ж, Atomic Heart продолжается на канале. Я тут подглядел.
Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Inning over. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We're through five. It's the A's 7 and the Astros 3. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next pitch is inside. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Pache, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Here comes a pitch.
2-1.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Joe McDonald says he went around. 2-2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Nick Allen. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's the strike. Next one misses. 2-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 8-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. In there for strike one. he takes a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch misses outside. Going to count 1-2. And he chases that one. That ends the frame. Oakland gets one on this homer. It's now 8-3. Bottom of the sixth. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. And the right-hander back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Domingo Acevedo is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Steckenrider getting cranked up as well. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
That one's in there, 0-1. Slapped foul. And 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a pitch. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And now it's filled up. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Chad McCormick.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Chas McCormick. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
And he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 8 and the Astros 3. Hector Neris into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Tony Kemp now at the plate. 1 for 3. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. A little bit low.
No, that's down. Ball.
The 3-1. Foul ball there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Leading off for Oakland, the right fielder, Laureano.
Laureano at the plate now. That's ball 1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Phil Maton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Kemp, the lead runner at second. Laureano at first with no outs. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And now 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Aguilar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
You got a full count.
Three-two now. On the ground, a second, might be 2. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's 8 and the Astros 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Domingo Acevedo.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Martin Maldonado. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Upstairs.
Ball, that's up.
The wind to kick the 2-0. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
This one in the air, center field. Ruiz has this one sized up, makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Inside, just missed.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
One and 2 now. Altuve waits. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he won around. Ruled a swing. Astros down to their last out. Michael Brantley up next for the Astros. First pitch, and he just misses. That's to third. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
8-3 the final in this one. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now.